the light to return to us. Save us from the chill. Unnumb our hearts from this evil.
It seems you were right, laddie. This place sure did come up with the goods. Fancy anything you see?
Stay away from me! Please, no. Keep back. I can't. I have found it. Stay away. Please. I have finally done what I sought out. I will not let you do this to me. I know your soul. One of a cursed man who destroyed the life I had.
Those are not familiar footsteps. Who are you?
Eric, I've come to help.
Where is Ladakh?
I do not recall any Ladakh.
He is the lord of the cathedral. You are a defiant with a heavy heart. The Nightcrux is taking hold of you.
I feel a force taking hold. My heart is weighted. My mind is clouded, with no light to guide me. And now I have killed the one who was meant to grant me salvation. His blood on my hands.
Herman, a man seeking a cure for the mutations. Alas, you must seek comfort from this. Herman was not the man many thought him to be.
Why do you speak these words? Who are you?
I am Annabella. I was trying to find a cure for the mutations, help Herman with his research. But he went mad. I couldn't carry it on alone. And then he imprisoned me. Herman was determined to weed as much as possible from me by force. These laboratories are more than meet the eye. The dead are sacred within these walls, and attended to with more care than any living being. Under our feet are the chambers of the city dwellers who came before, dwellers of influence and prestige. There are many palaces around the world, people trapped within. We must not stop until these people are free from the threat of the heinous, free from the promises they proclaimed so long ago.
Of what do you speak?
They are ancient forces of evil, branded onto sacred objects, corrupting them. Many do not dare utter their name, as they corrupt the minds of many. Yet, I condemn such fear of a name, for I see many horrors more unspeakable than the sepulchre.
You have my assurance of help, Annabella.
Eric, the name of a troubled man who does not yet know his way. The Nightcrux will be your guide. It attracts them, you see. They will find you.
That is a fate I am not eager to dwell on.
Then you understand fear. That is courage in itself.
You must leave this place. Find shelter at the manor.
What about you?
Rid myself of this affliction. Find the lord of the cathedral of which you speak. It's the best hope I have.
Lord Ladakh is not to be trusted. His spirit is cursed by the unspoken beings of the Junas ministry.
I will take care.
Very well. But I hope to see you also at the manor. Soon.
You must leave this place. Find shelter at the manor.
What about you?
Rid myself.
Lord Ladakh is not...
I will take care.
Very well.
And her soul needlessly sacrificed. For now the Church have sinned. These are the consequences. It is a moment I will never cast from my mind. I have seen to it that the man who seized her has paid his debt.
Pardon the interruption.
It is not me you impede, but the gods to whom I answer. However, they are gods of the highest mercy.
I am grateful for their clemency.
The path to where you seek may not be so forgiving. A path blockaded with danger for a long while. Only death and despair you will find if you are successful in your quest. However, I sense you are built for such a task. The truth may betray you or steer you to madness. Remember that. I have witnessed lonelier men than yourself foolishly pursue a possession they were never destined to have. One such man lies, deformed in the abyss of the crypt below. A betrayer who scoured fruitlessly for what he desired, recruiting the lowest of the low to seize what he deemed rightfully his by despicable means. Neither his blood nor intentions were pure. I fear he has become overwhelmed by the evil he sought to consume and manipulate. By the Shadow Scourge. That is why I pray to find answers to questions I have, and to some I do not. The spirits that haunt these lands cloud my mind. Their power is unwavering in the minds of many more. Minds infected,
by the sepulchre.
Then you must stop before you become infected too.
Your concern is appreciated. However, your apprehension needn't be focused on me. I sense you have much to do, and must preserve your strength. Here, I may have something that will lighten the load on your heart.
Pray, tell me more about these sepulchre.
You must not utter so freely about such things. Incapable of mercy, their vision clouded by greed. An encounter with such a foul entity ends in certain death. Fear is a logical reaction to such horror. A force that casts its shadow over us all. The clouds bled the day they arrived. The stains still corrupting the sky above where they now cower. We desperately need our salvation.
Could I provide such relief?
Perhaps it is a path you could take. Although those with the same desire have been burned beyond recognition. Convinced the only way to vanquish the power was to absorb it. Should your weak body attempt to absorb such might, return to me, for I may be able to bolster what little strength you have.
My apologies. Yet I cannot help but notice your anguish.
Not anguish, but an acceptance of the truth that has evaded me for so long. Tell me, what are you?
Eric.
I know whom you are, but what is your purpose here?
Prayer. Yourself?
To mourn. Seek refuge. Many here do. It's a place of acceptance, finality, forced upon us by the people up high to save themselves from ailment. A callous man haunts it, one who will doom us all in the end. So I have accepted my fate, and became familiar with where I am destined to be, right here. I cannot continue my life until my husband is at peace. This This is impossible without the flowers, only found in the sea city. I fear I will never be able to place them here with my beloved. It is a dangerous path, but one your strong heart can sustain. Will you bring them to me, Eric?
The Sea City. I've heard only whispers about it. Can you tell me more?
A place that has seen many sacrifices to a deity that we not speak of. A place drenched in riches and in as many secrets. Wealth drove those who inhabited the city of silver bridges mad. Those riches still remain, there for the taking. Many have taken advantage of them. Perhaps you will too. A field of death. Some say it is the possession of one man, a testing grounds. I have heard whispers that he steals corpses from their resting places, their bones his ingredients. Evil courses through his veins, as it does through those things he's created. I pray that the Church forgives him, but alas, I fear my prayers will be in vain.
Cannot go on. My time is drawing near. My pain holds me in an implacable vice.
I sense that you are in distress.
Distressed? Stranger, you do not understand. The afflictions I have endured are of a horror you cannot imagine. Tell me, where is Herman?
He is dead.
Dead? But this cannot be. It must not be.
I had no choice.
None of us have a choice. This dangerous world has taken me into its pit, toyed with me, and cast me aside like I am insignificant, a mere morsel of filth. But now it is my turn to play, to take what I am owed. A power most great, in a place most glorious. The once great islands holding cities of wonder. But greed overcame those who dwelt there. Evil rising from the ashes. Only one managed to keep control of the order of these islands, shut inside his abode, until they came, festering and mutating. They did it. The cursed ones. dignity of those dwellers and stole what I held most dear. One whispered of a great structure, illuminated in the most beautiful silver glow. I must return and reclaim it from treachery and the clutches of evil. Stronger, Eric. Here, use it wisely. I am gratified to lay my eyes upon you once more. I am gratified. I sense agitation in you, and befuddlement. Has the mutation taken you within its merciless grasp? Soon the cold will overwhelm you, Wanderer, make a monster of you. You will become one of them, your heart all consumed. You are not the only wanderer I have seen fall into this affliction, recognizable only by the mark you bear, a mark of insurrection.
The walls of the place where I was held captive were adorned with this symbol, the same as lined Herman's halls. Do you know of its origin?
The symbol of devotees to the gods. They themselves are a poison, contaminating past the cathedral and Mithringal borders. The creatures that lie in wait there are overcome with that symbol as they grow stronger, spreading their infection into the hearts of innocents.
The cathedral?
A place descended from the heavens. It shows us who will rule us and how we must honor them in death. It is an ancient tradition, founded at the city's birth.
What happened to the proprietors of such a place?
The people of the cathedral were determined to survive. Their solution was to synthesize a power most great to see to their survival. But it spread, mercilessly infecting many, taking their hearts for its own. You may feel the Nycrux clamping your heart in a vice this very moment, young wanderer. But the hearts of these creatures are pure, undiluted evil. We do not dare speak their names.
Presence is beginning to consume you, curse bearer. Reject it. Fight it. You must not underestimate its power. A poison in disguise, but one that does not kill. It devours, leaving little in its wake. It works slowly, methodically, yet it has no mind of its own. A remedy you must find, a quest you must set out upon to seek it. Your silence unnerves me. I sense a trepidation in you taking hold. Do not fear what is in your heart, for it continues its rhythm, no matter what the body endures. I have seen many curse bearers driven mad by their fear. I fear you may succumb to the endless night, a blindness never to cease, and a blistering cold. Many say they will be mindful when faced with such a warning. Take heed. Your mind is the least of your troubles, curse bearer.
'Tis a strange manor. Pray.
A place of ancient splendour, home of the Oxnevilles, now forever tainted by the ones who called it home, through twistedness and bad omen. people sought solitude. But alas, it is a blessing that I cannot share. Yet, now you are here, like many before you who have been drawn to these hallowed walls.
Tell me more about the curse that has its hold on me.
Unrelenting, but made by those who should have held the wisdom bestowed upon them by the common being. It is a great shame that such folly should tarnish the lives of the majority.
What can you tell me of Laddock and this Junus ministry of which I've heard whispers?
A man unworthy of his position, his power obtained through distraction and deceit.
Alas, the resting place is not the only location Laddock has soiled with his muck.
He controls many of the sacred places we once called home. The mark you bear is one I have seen before. Whispers say it is the mark of the imprisoned, the disgraced.
But that is what a man like Laddock and his misguided ministry would want you to believe.
Neither he nor his erroneous clergy is to be trusted.
What can you tell me about these sacred places?
It would be wise to reflect upon the true self, for you will find a place of mirrors that show a reflection unrecognizable. Its people driven mad by experimentation, a cage created by a power that should be unimaginable, but is greatly sought. Another is buried deep in rage.
Even the bones of our civilization are open to Laddock's wrath.
Uprooted and now fallen in ruin. In the deep forest, he has taken our churches, our homes, our... Another is shrouded in numbness.
Despite Laddock's influence, he has an adversary he does not dare to face.
A man in his sordid kingdom, where the snow never ceases. The final, well,
this is when Laddock himself must be sought in his lair.
But the opportunity to defeat him will be limited, for all other threats must be eliminated before he can be destroyed. Return to me once you have truly comprehended the threat we face in the places most revered. Only then will you begin to understand. Only then can I gift you with more than just words.